Shooter take a shot deep. Open target. Her third. From left to right. Sets off. Oh, down. Watch him. He's gonna set up. He's gonna go for the. It fell from the sky into the air and ice hit.
Last season in Clemson, these two teams gave us one of the most exciting games of all season 14. This season, both teams start their season with an encore for extended spectators here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Welcome everyone, I'm Cole Mantell, and joining me tonight for this big week one contest is none other than Dustin Hall. Dustin, what are the key things to watch in this matchup tonight?
Both these offenses to me are the key. Both defenses not quite up to snuff, but I mean, they brought in a lot of new faces to build themselves up this year. And I mean, I expect to see something a lot like last year, maybe a mid-30s game, both teams neck and neck.
As we got I was going to say, as we got a good return here on special teams to kick us off. That's Casillas, a 37-yard return to open Clemson season. You see there as a freshman, Drew Ward Johnson as well, jumping onto the field.
Yeah, and this one, Clemson now 4 in a row against Tennessee. We're going to see if Tennessee has a chance to fire back here tonight.
It's Clemson, orange and white, starting this off. But we got a sack to start, actually. That's Gunderson's first play as a Tiger. And it's going to be Charles Davis from Michigan, the transfer, getting the first sack of this game.
Michigan, Oklahoma, Bowling Green, he's been around the world, but he still brings the heat, and he gets the pressure here early on this one.
What a statement to start. All black uniforms as well for Tennessee. Welcome everyone on YouTube. And remind you to make sure you subscribe, like, just like Jeff said in the Discord, to get that engagement up. And also to have a blast here in East Tennessee, Knoxville. What a beautiful city it is this time of year. 2nd and 16. Dropping back. Gunderson's going to get his first career completion to the right side. There'll be a gain of 5 from Ivory Irvin Jr.
Yeah, nice little dump off there. Didn't like what he saw downfield. Just dumped it off into the flat. Gets part of that yards back. Going to bring up a 3rd and around 10.
Irvin Jr., by the way, the senior from Memphis, Tennessee, back in his home state for this game. As over the middle, Gunderson gets a nice shot there. That's going to be Hendricks, the junior, for his first down.
Nice short, safe pass there. Hendricks able to cut up field, get the first. A little shorter than I would have liked to see, but Hendricks made a play there and was able to cut up field and convert.
Some support in chat for Loki Gunderson from Pokey, the new AD in his first game as Clemson AD. As we got a shot here from Gunderson, a little bit overthrown. That'll be the first incompletion of Gunderson's career.
Yeah, a little deep out of bounds there. Maybe just a little wired up adrenaline going through the veins here early on.
From about midfield, we got a short throw here from Gunderson as well. That's Irvin Jr. again. That'll be a gain of 6, 3rd and 4 now for the Tigers.
Yeah, nice short little route there. Brings up a 3rd and 4. Manageable situation here on 3rd down.
As we enter Tennessee territory, Clemson off the back foot. They're actually almost intercepted by JT Carter. Really good defense here by the Volunteers.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to settle down, set your feet, and get some oomph behind the ball. He had a guy a little bit more open to look like down the sideline there. If he could have set his feet and thrown the ball, he may have been able to get it out there to him.
A good defensive stand. Logan Mitchell in chat agreeing on that one, as Patterson's going to return here for 11, and we'll see Tennessee, their first offensive drive of the season.
Yeah, and over on Twitch, Michigan just answered back the Oklahoma State score to tie it back up at 7 with 2 minutes to play in the first.
Make sure you got both windows open. We got a lot of great action tonight as we got an option here to start Tennessee's season. They're going to get a good first down here. That's going to be Lee Potter. I think I've told you, Dustin, one of the more underrated quarterbacks in this league, getting a good start here.
Yeah, I mean, he's been under the radar here the last few years. They haven't been winning, so his name just kind of gets shoved under the rug a little bit. But he shows right there that he has the skills to make it in this league if he can.
He had a lot of passing yards last season. Obviously, Tennessee didn't get a lot in the win column. They want to change that. Richie James are going to get hit hard on this stand here. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, big fill there by Darrell Jefferson, just coming up and meeting him in the hole and driving him back. Good stand there on the 1st and 10, holding them to only a 3-yard gain.
They'll put Tennessee around the 40 of their own territory. Got one in motion now. And Potter will fake the handoff and get overwhelmed. Carl Graham, I think, will get the credit here, but 3 or 4 Tigers got in on that tackle.
Yeah, they weren't fooling him on that one. They faked the run up the middle and then tried to option it around the left side. And Clemson was all over it and brings him down for a loss of 1 on the play.
And not the start you want if you're Tennessee's offensive line. They have won the backfield again now, but showing pass, Potter almost hit as he throws and nearly throws the interception to Kyle Woods.
Yeah, just floated it in there into double coverage. Not a smart play. Sometimes you just need to eat the ball or throw it out of bounds on situations like that. But pass was dropped, so they live to fight another day, and they're going to punt this one away.
Yeah, I think he might have been hit as he threw there as well. So we got a short return here from Clemson. Casillas again will get it for 12.
Yeah, let's see what Clemson's able to do here and maybe build a little something on this drive.
We saw flashes from Gunderson on the first drive. He'll start the second drive with a fake handoff. He's going to take it himself. He's got room and he's got a big body. That's a first down for the Clemson Tigers.
Yeah, so far the biggest plays we've seen from both offenses seem to be from the legs of the quarterbacks. We'll see if that continues on as the game goes on.
They've both, I mean, last season we saw it from Potter. We saw it a little bit here earlier from Gunderson. Both have the running ability. Clemson, though, is going to pass it here to the left side now. Actually, that's going to be Casillas from special teams. He's going to get hit a bit there at the end, but he gets his first reception of the season.
Yeah, smart check down there. You didn't see what he wanted to see downfield, so he just dumped it off, and Terry Wather there to make the stop on the play.
Bring up 2nd and 7 at midfield. This is about where Clemson ended their last offensive drive. So 5:45 here in the first quarter, no score. Clemson looking to change that. They will hand it off up the middle this time. It's going to go to Akeem Bowers Jr., placing Dwayne Salmons, obviously transferred in the offseason. He gets his first rush of his career.
Yeah, nice little play there up the middle, picks up 7. Great first carry to start off your career. It's always good when you get some positive yards.
Bring up 3rd and 1, another handoff here. And Bowers again going to get a huge run here. This is definitely not unusual if you're a Clemson fan, but the first big run of Bowers' career going for the first down.
Yeah, just, bounces it. It looked like he was supposed to go off to the left a little. Didn't see a hole there, opened up a hole there on the right-hand side, and he just bounced through it and made a great gain out of it.
Mercury Hawkins been a linebacker for Tennessee on the tackle there to prevent it from getting bigger. Have another shot here, it looks like, from Gunderson to the left side. Maybe a bit of pressure from Tennessee's end there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Gunderson so far just kind of playing it a little conservative. You haven't really seen him force the ball anywhere. He tends to float it out of bounds if he didn't like what he sees.
And now 1 in motion. They're going to fake the handoff. Gunderson's going to take a shot. He's got an open man. And the first touchdown, Mitchell Franklin gets Clemson on the board to start this season.
Well, Gunderson liked what he saw on that one and had a wide open man down the right-hand sideline and just hit him in stride, and quick 6 there for Clemson to answer their first drive that stalled out.
And Dustin, I don't know if you heard it in my voice. I said that trying to get like a nice call out. He was so open that Tennessee almost stopped him. Good defensive effort there. Obviously, it still results in the touchdown, but Tennessee will have a chance here to answer it back.
Over on Twitch, it looks like Michigan scored again to go up 14-7 now with about 30 seconds to play in the first quarter.
So good report there as well. It's going to be 2 exciting games now. We'll have 2 exciting games later tonight, so stay tuned. From the 25, they do take their knee down, and Potter will hand it off to start this drive. Get about 8. That'll be Richie James.
Yeah, nice hole up there, straight up the middle. I mean, when you don't get touched for your first 6-7 yards going downfield, you know you're going to be in for a good night.
Yeah, good, I guess, setup on that play. Carl Graham will get the tackle again on that one, the defensive tackle for Clemson, having a good start to his season. And looks like another handoff here, some good blocking, but James will not get that first down. A really good hit there by Kyle Woods, and he gets a huge hit in his first TFL of the season.
Yeah, great hit there by Woods, and not only that, but he was able to set the edge on the outside to where the running back couldn't even cut it up back upfield because of the pressure coming from behind from Odie that he didn't have a chance.
So they'll hand it off again here, and James is going to have a lot more room to run, gets the first down, the first 3rd down of Tennessee's season.
Yeah, nice little run there to the outside. Finally brought down by Steel Ball, and I wasn't sure who the other one was there on the tackle.
Now 1st and 10 from the 38. And Potter going to fake the run. He's going to be under some pressure. He's going to have to run it himself. He gets around one guy, but he won't get around the arms of Daryl Jefferson, the senior. And I'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Daryl Jefferson, the heart of this defense. He's seen just about everything you can see in this league, and he has no problem reading that out and getting to Potter before he gets away.
And on 2nd and 7, they will give it back to James. Same side of the field on the run this time. And this time it's going to be, looks like, a short game there, 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Jack Andrews coming up, making the stop on that play. Brings up a 3rd down. We'll see what Tennessee does here.
I tell you, I almost said Woods. I was like, that's not his number. So 3rd and 4. Yeah, Potter to the right side. And a 1st down catch here, a really nice route. That's Johnny Patterson's going to get his 1st reception of the season.
Yeah, Patterson, great catch, nice route. And then Steel Ball there to clean up the play. His cornerback couldn't do for him, but nice stick there to shove him out of bounds.
He said he's in chat as well, so shout out to him and the rest of you guys tuning in. We got 30. We can get those numbers up. I know it's YouTube, but much more than 30 is possible. But great support so far this week 1 of season 15 as they'll hand it off again. This time it's going to be Glenn Bird. He's going to get 6.
Yeah, host of defenders there on that one. I mean, Tennessee's had a lot of done pretty well here early on with the big holes up the middle.
Now it looks like tight end in motion for the Volunteers. They are going to hand it off again on a play, and James is going to get past one tagger. He won't get past the 2nd, but he will get that 1st down. Excellent toughness there by James. His 6th rush, a huge 1st down for the Volunteers.
Yeah, that was pure determination there, able to break the 1st tackle, and then had plenty of space out in front of him after that.
They might go to him again here on the door of the red zone. They will. And actually, excuse me, it was Bird, but he's going to lose one. Clemson a little bit more ready for that run.
Yeah, Clemson ready. Kyle Woods coming up, making the stop there for a loss on 1. Going to put him in a 2nd and 11 situation.
And from the 21, you'd think Tennessee might just try to run it a little bit here. It's been working. They got 2 guys at the bottom of your screen. It doesn't matter. Bird will get it. And he's only going to get 1 when he lost last play. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, and again, Woods right there to make the stop on the play. Puts them in a 3rd and long. They're 2 for 3 so far, but I'm not sure if they've been in a 3rd and 10 or longer situation yet.
With 2 minutes left in the quarter, Tennessee looking for that end zone. And Potter will drop it back, and he's got a catch from James Freeman. The sophomore will make it 4th and 4, however, and we'll probably see a field goal unit in a minute.
And there it is, and that's the 1st catch tonight by either Freeman or Mitchell. You'd think you'd get them a little bit more involved in this offense, but we'll see how it goes as the night progresses.
It seems Tennessee trusting their run game to start. They get 3 points on the board, so they are at least moving it forward for points. But I think I agree with you, Dustin, a little bit odd that we haven't seen much of Freeman or Mitchell yet.
Yeah, it kind of hurts.
Do you have him fantasy, or is that what I'm hearing?
Both of them.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway.
Well, yeah. If you don't know, CFSL fantasy football starting this season as well. Some of us are playing, apparently, and not like what they've seen so far. Logan in chat as well, agreeing. But 1st and 10 here, a minute 36 to start this drive. As that one, I think, went off the defender. Gunderson's going to have that ruled incompletion.
Yeah, not sure if it went off the defender. It just slipped out of his hands. Maybe he was trying to make a pump fake there. I'm not sure from the angle that we saw up here in the booth.
We'll bring up 2nd and 10, whatever the case. And a fake handoff here from Gunderson. He's going to be under pressure. He got it out. I think Tennessee fans might be disagreeing there, but it'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Davis again there on the pressure. Luckily, it wasn't a fumble by Gunderson, and they're able to bring up a 3rd down here.
Charles Davis on that last play, 3rd and 10. Will he come up again? He won't. Gunderson's going to get a catch. What an athletic play by Johnson, the freshman. And they'll be at midfield for the 1st down.
Yeah, nice catch there. Traffic by Johnson. Travelstead was all over him, but able to make the play, and Travelstead able to make the tackle.
That's why they brought him in. One of the top recruits in the country, Drew Ward Johnson, with an athletic catch over the middle. And we'll bring up 1st and 10 here, just next to the Tennessee logo. Gunderson's going to have 2 in his backfield. He's going to give it to one of them. And they're going to get a nice run here from Bowers. Could be 2nd and inches, they'll call it.
This is, what, the third game I've called so far this season, and that's 3 or 4 freshman halfbacks. They're just all impressed me so far this season, and he's one of them.
Well, Clemson has 2 of them. They have Bowers Jr. and then they have Casillas, who's been used mostly on special teams so far. This is going to be Bowers again. He's going to get that first down.
Yeah, nice run there again, just straight up the middle, and that's the way to beat these defenses in this league, north-south.
I mean, I was on the Alabama-Notre Dame contest. That was, let's see. Well, I had Salmons as this one goes out, and that'll be 2nd and 10. Logan Gunderson 6 and 12. But yeah, a lot of freshman talent coming in at all positions, it seems.
Gunderson 6 of 12, but I will say I've seen him throw, I think, 3 or 4 passes just out of bounds to get it out of his hands.
Tennessee ratcheting up the pressure, nearly getting an interception there, right as I say that. That's going to be deflection for Terry Walther.
Yeah, he probably should have thrown that one out of bounds as well.
Well, hindsight's 2020, 3 of 4 on third downs now for Clemson. They just got a 3rd and 10 earlier in this drive, and with 30 seconds left in this quarter, they want another. Gunderson's going to go over the middle, and he's going to, oh, he almost had it. I guess you could call it good coverage. That's off the hands of that receiver. Bring up 4th and 10.
Yeah, you hate to see drops like that, but they do happen around here, and it was good coverage on the play, which probably caused an issue there to cause the drop.
Well, we might already have an early contender for punt of the season, or punt of the week, I'll call it, because there's another good one in the Michigan game before we went on the air. We'll put Tennessee at, what is that, the 3?
Possibly. Yeah. Waiting to see the official spot there. Yeah, just inside the 3.
So Clemson now with an advantageous spot to start this drive on defense. Potter's going to throw it from his own end zone. He's got the time. Doesn't like what he has, though, and, yeah, it'll be a 3-yard catch by Krizik.
Yeah, if nothing else, you're just going to give your punter a little bit better breathing room. He had all day in the end zone to throw the ball, though. I was really surprised by the lack of pressure by the defense.
As this is likely the last play of the first quarter, they will just run it up the middle. Good start to this drive for Richie James and the Tennessee Volunteers. They're going to be down 4, though. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Clemson leads 7-3. Welcome back to this second quarter. I'm Cole Mantell with Dustin Hall. We're going to start the second quarter with Potter. Quick throw over the middle. It goes off the hands of his receiver. And that was Jonathan Carr, the tight end, who wasn't able to hold it on.
Yeah, it looked like it. I couldn't tell for sure. It looked like it might have been Kyle Woods there on the coverage to break that play up.
It's Clemson given a great position from the punter. Now going to have even better field position for this drive. Going to start it around the 30, inside the 30 of Tennessee's territory. And Casillas, he's had a really good start to his career on special teams.
Yeah, that was a nice little return, and can't ask for better field position to start out in a drive offensively.
Keep an eye at the bottom of your screen. Looks like they are going to try to throw it to that area. They do a screen instead. Good pressure from Tennessee. And Irvin Jr., he's been a safety valve all through this first half. He gets it again here.
Yeah, not much work there at all, but he was able to secure the catch. And update over yonder, it is Michigan 14, Oklahoma State 7, halfway through the second quarter.
As this one nearly intercepted again. Instead, Irvin Jr. is going to get some daylight, and he goes off 2 or 3 Tennessee Volunteers, gets it inside the 5.
Same type of play as last one, except this time he was able to break free from those first attempts at tackling him. Look there, like Travelstead went more for the ball than he did the body, and it cost Tennessee on that one.
Travelstead involved, you said it, as well as a few others from the Volunteer defense. Definitely got to be a little bit better when it comes to these red zone opportunities. Clemson, almost sittingly, they want to pass here. They will try to pass, and it's going to go, well, it's not a field goal, but it goes through the uprights, passed away, 2nd and goal.
What's that worth?
0 fantasy points.
Dang. It's like the whole team.
Oh, boy. I don't know. Gunderson, I think, is on at least one team, but I'd have to check that. They're going to fake the handoff here. Gunderson's going to try to take it himself. He goes backwards 4 yards. That's not going to be helpful for fantasy either, if you want to talk about it that way. They'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Big stick there on the play. By the walk-on?
Yeah.
They're right.
Unless the sheet's out of date. Looks like a walk-on with the play of his season already here in week 1. 3rd and goal. And Gunderson's going to actually try to pass it again here in the back of the end zone. You want to highlight, get it right here. Jordan Johnson with his first touchdown of the season.
Jordan Johnson, he's been around for a while. He was an old MAC guy, used to coach back in the day. Glad to see him getting 6 there. Nice play there in the corner of the end zone for Clemson.
Well, the PAT is good as well. We'll make it 14-3 here at the start of the second quarter. Pokey complimenting his players as well, correct? Yep, Bowling Green, then 2 seasons at Kentucky. Starts his Clemson career off right with a touchdown in Tennessee. They'll be back to start their next drive. That would be up to about the 23 as well. Patterson on the return.
Yeah, time to get the ball rolling if you're Tennessee. Like to see some passes downfield, or I don't know. They've been working this running game pretty well up the middle, though.
I would imagine they go to James on first down, but I agree with you. They do need to pass it a little bit more. They do go to James. They'll go to the right. Good cut there. Broke somebody's ankles. He'll get 3, makes it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, nice play there by James, just finding the open hole and getting what he could out of it.
That was Daryl Jefferson, by the way. He just broke his ankles.
And then Thomas Lindsay came in to clean him up there at the end.
Well, Clemson definitely trying to make some adjustments because James having a good start to this drive. They're going to go option here. And again, this time they got the tackle. It's going to be a really good stop there at the end by Odie. Make it 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Odie didn't get his ankles broke at all on that one. He just tried to break Potter in half instead.
That's one way to do it as well. 2 of 5 on 3rd downs. Tennessee, I would imagine they'd be forced to pass whether or not they want to. As a drop back here from Potter confirms it, and a big throw, big play, big action from the Volunteers here at home. They're going all the way for their first touchdown of the season, and Nolan Ellis delivers it.
Nice play there by Tennessee. Great strike down the middle there to Ellis. It puts them right back into this. I mean, they weren't really out of it, only down 11, but you love to see big plays out of this Tennessee offense like that.
Well, the Tennessee native, Hendersonville, Tennessee to be exact, delivers it here for Tennessee, gets them back in it, down 4, and Clemson all of a sudden needs to get some points of their own.
Yeah, we'll see what Clemson can fire back here.
As the return goes to about the 25. Good tackle on special teams by Ben Johnson, the sophomore. And you see the stats there. Johnson, the freshman, he only has 1 catch so far.
Yeah, kind of a slow night so far for them, but they've been using that safety valve out of the backfield quite a bit and running the ball. So we'll see if they get them more involved here on this drive.
That safety valve being Ivory Irvin Jr. They don't go to him here. Bowers Jr. is going to instead get a first down and more to the 45 to midfield. He's been physical all half, and he gets a big run here.
Yeah, nice run there by Bowers all the way up to the 50. Great way to start the drive, and if you're Tennessee, not really the way you're wanting to start the drive, as I see 2-3 missed tackles before finally being brought down on the play by J.T. Carter there on that one.
This was an issue last season. Just a reminder, by the way, Clemson, since Tennessee won the first matchup between these 2 teams in season 3, have won 4 straight against the Volunteers, and they have a lead here as Franklin's going to take it for 4.
Yeah, just giving it up there to the up back on that one for a quick little hitter to pick up 4 and get you in a second and mid-range situation.
And they'll continue this drive at, we'll call it the 47. 2nd and 6, Gunderson looking in the air, and he's going to have to throw it away. He's got over 100 yards on the night, though.
He does have 100 yards in the night, 9 of 19 so far, and I'm going to say if you take away the ones that he's thrown out of bounds, he's probably sitting more at 9 of 14 on the night.
At Tennessee, their pass rush has been pretty excellent. It's just been the run defense, it seems, that's had some issues in this first half. Gunderson, though, is going to take a deep shot and almost throw his first career interception. That's Travelstead with the deflection.
Yeah, Travelstead playing the position he's back there to play and making a great read on the ball and getting his hands on it. I mean, it does bring up 4th down anyway, so it's not that big of a miss if it should have been an interception or not.
Well, Logan thinks his team should have 3 interceptions. They've had 3 close deflections as the return here goes to about the 25. It's going to be interesting here. Tennessee has a chance to take the lead now.
Yeah. We'll see if they come out and make a quick strike like they did last time, or if they try to set up this running game again.
As they hand it off to James to start this drive, it'll be 2nd and 9 after a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, just not much room to work there. Clemson coming up And you're seeing that more and more. Clemson coming up on the run.
Well,
Should
this
open up the
time,
pass.
yeah, this time Potter's going to escape the pocket. I thought it was going to be a sack, but it'll be 3rd and 3 instead. Good work there by Potter.
Yeah, nice evasion of the pocket, having the wherewithal to get out of there and make what you can out of the play.
On this 3rd and 3, Tennessee going to keep it again. Good pressure there by Clemson. They almost get the sack instead, though. Potter, the wizard, that might be a nickname you could use, gets the first down.
Potter out here trying to look like Lemmy tonight.
Yeah, that works too. I like that one. I had to make one reference. 1st and 10 here. It's what I do. As the fake handoff to James. Potter again, he's having a good start to the stride. 81 rushing yards as a team. I'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, just he read that read option well and just cut it straight up the middle there. And Darrell Jefferson finally bringing him down after that gain of 8 on the play.
Yeah, and again, 2nd and 2. Tennessee's been here a few times at midfield. You'd think Clemson might have an adjustment in store as they rush 4 here for the Tigers, and a screen pass actually is going to go to James. And good defense, as we're talking about. The screen pass not going far. It'll be 3rd and 2.
And again, Darrell Jefferson there to wrap him up and bring him down, his 7th tackle already on the night here, halfway through the 2nd.
And 3rd and 2. The other part of it as well is Potter almost at the same amount of yardage and half the throws. He'll run it himself, though, for the first down. That'll be about the 45. He's had a really good night as well.
Yeah, I mean, 8 carries, 41 yards. If you're getting 5 yards to pop out of your quarterback running the ball, that's nothing to shake a stick at whatsoever.
You know, Clemson, they showed blitz, but they're not bringing it. Instead, the screen pass doesn't go for much. That's Carr. He'll get 0, make it 2nd and 10.
I guess I should have said shake a wand so I could be on your level.
It was right there.
Jokes, but
I mean, I only made 1, but now you're starting the trend. 2nd and 10. And the wizard, if we're going to call him that, will get it for 4. We'll make it 3rd and 6, excuse me.
Yeah, just another nice little check down, this time hitting Noah Ellis, who earlier had that nice long touchdown down the middle.
Yeah, thank you to our stat guys. 2 receptions, 81 yards, one of them being the 75-yard touchdown he had earlier. 3rd and 6 here to the right side this time, and James will get it, and he'll get the first down and more. He's able to power through that Clemson defense for the first down. That's Draxler Blue, the freshman. I believe that's his first career tackle, too.
Yeah, that was a great play there by the by the halfback too. Just to power through and get the first down.
Speaking of halfbacks, this is Glenn Bird. He'll get 6 on the play.
Speaking of half, Michigan, Oklahoma State, 14-7. As Michigan just doinked one going into the half off the field goal post.
Well, Michigan fans probably don't like that, but Tennessee fans happy with what they've gotten so far out of this offense. It'll be actually a loss of 1 technically on the play. Good work there by that defense, as Knight actually is going to get his, I believe, first TFL of the season. But Tennessee, they've moved the ball well.
Yeah, they're moving the ball well. It looks like Clemson's starting to cheat up on that run a little bit. I'm anxious to see if they're going to hit another one over the top here as they settle in.
Well, that's what Potter's looking for. He's looking for the end zone, actually, and Blue actually gets a huge deflection. The freshman 3-star, I won't call it pass interference. They didn't call it pass interference, but they force a field goal out of that defense.
Yeah, I mean, is what it is. If the flag isn't thrown, then there's no penalty on the play. So you just you got to do what you got to do to make the stop, and they did just that.
And to be clear, Blue, really great play. Right arm over the receiver. He gets it out. He was making a football play, so that's, I'm assuming, why there wasn't a flag thrown. Not that there's many here in the CFSL. And instead, Clemson will get the ball back with a 1-point lead by Tennessee up to about, we'll call it the 28.
Yeah, they've been kind of stagnant here the last couple drives. Tennessee crawling their way back in after being down 14-3 early. 2.5 to play. We'll see if they can put some points on the board going into the half.
Yeah, they were up 7-3. Oop, good overthrow a little bit there. Up 7-3 at the end of the first quarter. Now a 1-point ball game.
Yeah, just missed his man. Little miscommunication there, or overthrew him. I couldn't quite tell.
Gunderson under some pressure, keeps it himself. A really good tackle there at the end. And Mercury Hawkins, another 3-star, making an impact.
Yeah, Mercury Hawkins coming up. Wasn't fooled by the read option, able to snuff it out and get to Gunderson there on that one.
Clemson, 3rd and 9 now, looking for another big play out of their freshman, and they won't get it. Instead, Tennessee's going to get a big play out of their defense. That's a 4th and 9 and almost a sack at the end of this drive.
Sure seems like the tides are turning here in this one. 2:11 to play. Tennessee going to get the ball back and have a chance to build on this 10-0 run that they've started.
That is Jordan Honcho. He was looking, the freshman, for his first TFL in his career. He doesn't get it. Patterson instead will return it, though. I don't think he's unhappy with that. It would be first down Tennessee.
No, I wouldn't assume he's unhappy with that at all. You set your offense up now with only needing to go 56 yards to get 7 more on the board.
Carter's going to look to start that with a screen. He'll go to the left side and he'll be at midfield. Carter's going to get 6.
Yeah, nice little check down there, able to stop the clock. I wasn't able to tell who exactly it was that shoved him out of bounds, but you need to keep that receiver inbounds to keep that clock rolling.
Another drop back here. He's got time. Potter, though, is going to instead fall into a sack, actually, is what they'll record it as. Lindale Odie gets his first of the season officially.
Hey, a sack's a sack, no matter how you get it. And if you can't get your hands on it, you just shove the offensive lineman into him. And hope all goes well and gets credit for it.
That'll be Carr, the tight end, who was pushed into his quarterback. So he had a screen pass to play before. A little bit less successful that play. He'll bring up a 3rd and 7. Potter, he's looking downfield. He's almost had his play batted away, but steal ball with the deflection. He'll bring up 4th and 7 anyway. Tennessee's going to have to give it right back to the Tigers.
Yeah, it's hard to make a good pass when you have a defensive lineman right in your face with his hands up like that. He was just lucky to get it away there.
I believe it was Carl Graham that almost got that deflection as a D lineman. And like you said, now an easy guy to stop. Casilla stopped pretty easily. A huge hit there on special teams. He'll bring up 1st and 10, but not where I think Clemson wanted it.
Yeah, Alex Torres just, wrong team. Monte Rose with the big stick there on the punt coverage.
And from the fit team to start, Clemson's going to get a sack. Gunderson, now they have to take a timeout. Huge play here by Tennessee.
Yeah, you're starting to see these defenses get geared up a little more as this second quarter winds down.
There's a short throw here to Irvin. He's going to get away from the first Tennessee defender, and they'll be at the 21, 3rd and 3.
Yeah, makes a couple guys miss, kind of like he did earlier in the game, and makes a nice little gain on it.
4 of 8 on 3rd downs. Clemson looking maybe to run the clock down a little bit here. Take a second as well to chat out excuse me. All 40 of you now in here. Pokey, Zarin, Logan, Steven, Snapfield. We had, I believe it was Steelball, Snowfield in here, Jay the Axis. The clock will run down, but thank you all for watching and tuning in. Make sure you get all your buddies in here as well as we have what could be the last few plays before this exciting first half comes to conclusion. To the right side, this will be a first down for Zarin Pryor. I know he was in chat. He gets his first reception of the season as well.
Yeah, curious to see, are they going to review that or are they going to call it good? He was close there to stepping out, but I guess they considered it a catch.
Will be his first career reception, the Palestine, Texas native, getting in the game. As now a drop back here, the screen to Clemson. Actually, this is a really nice play. Bauer's going to get 8. They'll take another timeout.
Yeah, had some decent blockers there downfield, and nice little pickup of 8 yards off of it.
Now 2nd and 2, and a deep throw here by Gunderson at the half, and that was almost in. That would have been a huge highlight reel play for Clemson's first half.
Just let them a tad bit outside of the numbers that are outside of the line there, and gonna bring up the 3rd down.
Under 30 seconds left in the half now. 1 timeout for the Tigers. They're gonna hand it off. Casillas is not gonna get much. 4th and inches. That'll be actually the first timeout for Tennessee, and now they're gonna get the ball back. Yeah,
nice stick there by Jordan Honcho, able to keep him from being able to convert there on 3rd down and bring up the 4th down.
The kick is away around the 25. They'll take this return. And trying to get to the outside, he won't get too much. That's Johnny Patterson for an 8-yard return.
16 seconds left. We'll see if they wind it up and just throw it, or if they're going to run a little run here and let the clock run out and go into the half.
If history's any indication, yeah, they're going to do a short screen pass here. I thought they were going to run it maybe. And they will take a timeout here, interestingly, after the game, too.
Yeah, just a short gain there. I thought he almost got out of bounds, but Daryl Jefferson there to make sure that he stays inbounds, make him burn a timeout.
It's now a drop back here at the end of the half. That's going to be a sack for Potter, and likely the end of this first half. That's Carl Graham, his first sack of the season.
Yeah, big play there by Graham, fighting through the double team and just getting to Potter, not allowing him to get set up in the pocket and just bringing him down with a nice loss on the play.
So we've seen 3 of the 4 Clemson defensive linemen get a sack. It's been a fun one, and it's been close. 14-13 at the half here as we go into the halftime show. I'm Cole Mantello. Dustin, well, tell us what happened. What do you think Tennessee needs to do to get their first win since season 2 against Clemson?
I mean, I'm really shocked by both of these offenses. I really figured there'd be more points on the board so far in this one, but these defenses are stepping up and making the plays when they need to make them. Third downs, just all around, it's been a great game though. No complaints either way. A little more focused on the run than I thought they would be. You figured they'd be throwing some more shots. That's kind of been the MO of Tennessee ever since Mitchell's taken over there. But he's shown a new dynamic to this team, and we'll see if Tennessee's able to hang on and get a few more points than Clemson here in the second half.
Well, it's definitely not been pretty the last few seasons, but Tennessee's made some progress, especially I think this offseason. They're looking for their first national title since season 3, and we'll see if they can make some noise this season. They have started here with some really good plays. I'm looking at Nolan Ellis especially. They're gonna get the ball also at the start of this first half. It's Tennessee, a team that has not won since I believe it was against Florida a few seasons ago, looking for their first win here in week 1. Welcome back to this second half. Again, I'm Cole Mantell with Dustin Hall. Tennessee going to return it. They're going to get the ball first to about the 23.
Yeah, we'll see what Tennessee can do here on this one. Just trailing by 1, but if you weren't here for the first half, they were at one point were trailing 14-3, so they've shown the momentum here lately.
As the handoff to the right side starts a negative 4-yard rush here. Clemson going to start well. That's steal ball.
Yeah, steal ball having a decent night so far, coming up and filling from that safety spot and causing a 4-yard loss on the play, and that's not where you want to start out at in the second half if you're Tennessee.
Bring up a 2nd and 14 early in this second half. Volunteers looking for something. They're going to get a quarterback run to the right side, and really nice run from Potter will make it a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Skylar Elk there to make the stop, bring him up just short of the first down marker and force him into a 3rd down situation.
It'll be a short 3rd down situation, 3rd and 3. 2 receivers at the top of your screen. Clemson, they're going to get the sack here, or not the sack, the TFL. Richie James not going to go anywhere, and it'll be a 4th and 7. Really good start here for this Clemson defense.
And again, steal ball there. That's 2 4-yard loss stops in the last 3 plays that he's made. So apparently some adjustments were made at the half, and they decided to roll ball up into the box a little more to stop this running attack.
Well, it puts Tennessee in the position of defending again early in the second half, and down 1, they don't want to let more than a touchdown go through. Casillas is going to get 10 on this return, though. It'll be a good field position to start for the Tigers.
Yeah, great field position. I mean, you're 5 yards away from being into Tennessee territory. Yeah. See what they do here.
Yeah, as Gunderson's going to start with the left side throw. That's going to be Bowers. He's going to actually lose a yard on the play. Good start here for this Tennessee defense this half.
Yeah, just not liking what he saw downfield. Decided to dump it off to Bowers, but they were all over it on that one as JT Carter able to come up and make the stop on the play.
We've talked about him a few times. The junior from Lubbock, Texas, getting a tackle on that one. 2nd 11 will make it. 1 in motion for Gunderson and his Tigers. He's going to hand it off, though, to Bowers Jr. again. And this team will run as well. Tennessee, we've talked about their running, but 3rd and 6 now after the run from Bowers.
Bowers, 70 yards on 6 carries. You'd like to see him get just a little bit more involved, though.
And no one in the backfield here, so you might get your wish in a second, Dustin. 7:14 in this 3rd quarter. And on 3rd and 6, they're actually just going to go over the middle off the hands of his receiver. Not what you want to see if you're a Clemson fan. That's Zarin Pryor.
Yeah, big drop there. Had the chance to convert. and just dropped it, and not really the thing you want to see. Update over on Twitch, 3 minutes to play in the second quarter, 14-13, Michigan up on top and inside the red zone.
I think you mean the third quarter, but
Yeah.
If you go past them or something, someone do something with the clocks in Ann Arbor.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's 2013 in the third quarter over there, 14-13 in the third quarter over here, 1st and 10. Gonna hand it off to James. Yeah, it's all good. 5-yard rush, and I'll bring up 2nd and 5.
I'm just trying to make them all surprised when they do switch over there. They didn't. Yeah, now it's 2013. Apparently, I'm on delay over here. You have the better coverage where you are.
Yeah, something like that. As they hand it off to James, he's actually going to get a yard or two out of this. Look at this first down rush. James, through 6 Clemson Tigers, gets a first down.
That was a great effort play right there. That's the type of things you want to see if you're the coach at Tennessee. Just not giving up and continuing to fight to get that first down.
And now on defense, Clemson looking like the team that needs to make some adjustments. Tennessee's going right through them again. Oh, I thought James almost had the first round there again as well. 2nd and 1, though.
Another nice run, just straight up the middle, and that's exactly what you want to see. Starting to wear down this defense a little bit maybe, and picks up 9 on the play.
Now the momentum again for the Volunteers. They'll give it to James again. Why not? He's having a great game, and he powers through for another first down.
Yeah, not a huge gain there, but just enough to move the sticks, and that's all you can ask for out of your running back as they continue to pound the clock and pound the running game.
They'll look to maybe giving it to him again. They'll fake it. Good fake, but Clemson's still able to get to the quarterback. Good thing Potter is a beast, and he gets the first down anyway.
Yeah, Potter, those last couple plays, watching James fight through all those tackles, decided what you can do, I can do too, and picks up the first down of his own.
Well, we saw Tennessee go deep in the first half. They might do it here. Potter's got the ball. He's got pressure, so he's going to have to run. Runs into his own guy. Maybe gets a little bit less than I thought he was about to go for.
Yeah, tripped up on the play there by Jonathan Carr. It looked like that's, if you really put the math to it, I guess that's Carr's 2nd tackle so far tonight.
That's one way to put it, yeah. That's one way to call it. Carr obviously helping with the sack earlier in the first half. And look at this, Richie James, 3rd and 1. We talk about Clemson, they're adjusting for the run. It doesn't matter, really. 3rd and 1 again. He's had a lot of rushing yards so far.
Yeah, he's proven that this offense is going to flow through him, it looks like so far.
They'll go right through the middle. James, you can't stop him if you leave 3 yards in the gap. They'll get it down a 10-yard game.
And it's been the same story. I mean, if he's not going to get hit for the first 8 yards upfield, then it's going to continue to be a long second half for Clemson if they can't get some hands on him.
Tennessee, they're looking for their first lead of the evening. If they keep playing like this, they just might get it. Potter's going to get another gap to the right side. It'll be a 6-yard game. Not quite as much as James is getting.
Hey, I mean, on average, right now, it seems like they're getting about 5 or 6 yards a pop, and that's a winning formula in my book.
It opens up the passing game if they were to go for it here. They do, actually, and it's going to be a touchdown pass to James Freeman. He gets his first touchdown of the season.
Thank you. Nice pass there to Freeman. Tennessee with their first lead of the game. Looks like they're fixing to go for 2 and try to go up by 7.
Well, Tennessee, yeah, they get their first lead, and they're going to actually, yeah, as you said, 2-point conversion here will be good as well. Nolan Ellis, he had the touchdown earlier, first half, will get one, or get a 2-point here. That's just his 3rd reception, I believe, of the night, as Potter 11 of 15. They haven't passed it a lot, but they passed it for 2 touchdowns and got a lead.
That is, I believe, an 18-0 run now? 18-0 run by Tennessee since Clemson rattled off a 14-3 lead in the first quarter, or second quarter.
Yeah, it was 7-3 at the end of the first quarter, and 2 touchdowns if you include the 2-point conversion as well, and a field goal later. Clemson, they get a touchdown of their own, but they're now down 7. We'll see if the Tigers having response here on first down. 1 in motion for Gunderson and company. And a drop back here. Actually, Gunderson's going to try. Well, I think he was looking a lot deeper than that. Irvin's going to get 1, though. And a good stop there from Tennessee.
Irvin with 6 catches so far, and I think all of them have been about 0 to 2 yards downfield. the extra yardage coming from just the effort after the catch.
And Walther, by the way, for Tennessee on that last tackle. They're going to hand it off this time to Bowers. He's not going to go anywhere, though, as Tennessee. That's Charles Davis, Worm, as he's called in chat, with his second TFL of the night.
Yeah, nice play there by Worm. If there's anybody you need to block on this Tennessee defensive line, that's exactly who it needs to be every play.
Well, they got 2 freshmen on that right side of that defensive line as well to look for, but Worm getting most of the action to start. And this will be Hendricks for 9. He'll make it 4th and 4.
Just sometimes you need to run the routes a little deeper and make sure you're past the sticks, and that time just fell a little short of being able to convert on 3rd down, and it's going to bring up a punting situation again.
A really big difference, and we talked about it earlier about the defenses needing to, play well. Tennessee, they've spoken the call since that first quarter. A good return here on special teams from Patterson as well. And around midfield, another good field position for this drive for the Volunteers.
Yeah, we've seen this quite a bit from both teams, actually, starting around midfield, and we'll see if Tennessee capitalizes on it here and tries to go up 2 scores.
Only one in the backfield, it's James, and he's going to get run over like a car. That's Dale Jefferson with the huge impact hit.
Yeah, I think Jefferson's had enough of this, and decided he was just going to take the game into his own hands and tries to rip James's head off there at the line.
Yeah, Jefferson, we've seen that a few times. I know I've yelled his name a few times in games I've called for Clemson. Proves his worth there. Going to hand off to James again, and he's almost tackled by Jefferson again, but James this time gets the first down. Much more what we're used to in the second half from him.
Yeah, just shrugs him off, and finally, after a couple misses, Skylar Elk finally able to bring him down after a first down.
Going to have 3 at the top of your screen. They'll give it to James again. He's got the room, and he's got the green field in front of him. Clemson gets him, though, only a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, closing speed there by the Clemson defense. He should have probably cut up a little sooner and maybe managed a yard or 2 more, but just a host of defenders there covering that one.
So this time it's going to be a keeper from Lee Potter, and he will get a few more yards on this run, make it 3rd and 2.
Nice little run around the outside there before Mikey Gold was able to shove him out of bounds, and 7 of 13 so far on 3rd down, a pretty good conversion rate.
It's a drop back here from Potter. He's looking for that end zone. Steal ball, though, he's had a really good night, a few deflections, and Potter won't get that one.
Yeah, steal ball is a name that we've heard quite a bit in the secondary here for Clemson, and again, a great play on defense. And
Fake punt, by the way, here, yeah, from Potter. He's looking for that end zone, and excuse me, it wasn't Potter, but Carlos Robinson gets his first career pass, 1st and 10, and that was not something you see. I was questioning whether they're punting it from the 32. That was going to be the joke I made, but psych, too fast for that one. Tennessee almost with a touchdown there.
Yeah, the walk on there, just with the drop right inside the 5-yard line. He had a great chance of catching that one.
Logan livid in chat, the AD for Tennessee, as they hand it off here to start this drive to Bowers. That would have been maybe one of the more entertaining plays of week 1, just period. Silent Ninja, yeah. I don't know if he's in here. We got to get that clip, but 2nd and 2 for Clemson.
And Bowers again, just 8 carries, 74 yards. If I'm the coach of Clemson, I'm figuring out a way to get him the ball more often at a 9-yard per play clip.
They'll go over the middle. A familiar name, Ivory Irvin Jr. get the first down.
Yeah, another conversion there brings up a first down. Let's see if Clemson can get the ball moving past midfield this drive.
This time the option, really good cut there by Gunderson, and he's able to get a few more yards. He'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, made some great reads there. Mercury Hawkins, it looked like finally on the stop on that play, his 5th tackle of the night.
Yeah, Logan apparently, if Silent Ninja is in here, not going to clip it for you as they hand it off up the middle. Bowers not going to get anything on this play. That's a really good defensive stop from Tennessee. That's Mercury Hawkins.
Yeah, back-to-back tackles there by Hawkins. He's starting to get in the groove a little bit here, the sophomore 3-star.
Bring up a 3rd and 3 with under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter. Gunderson's going to sling it up the middle. Really nice catch here and bring up a first down thanks to the hands of Drew Ward-Johnson.
Haven't heard that name in a while, but when they call upon him, he is there, and the big man with the catch over the middle, able to secure it and get the first down. And finally brought down on the play, it looks like, by Terry Walther.
And just the second reception in his debut. Johnson getting a lot of coverage from this Tennessee defense. They know he's dangerous, as Bowers is going to get stopped at the handoff area there. Bigsby's going to get his first tackle for loss. And by the way, I had this noted down. Bigsby becomes just the second Tennessee player ever with 30 TFLs in their volunteer career.
Great job on your career there, young man.
He is second all-time in TFLs, up for 3 yards, by the way, for Casillas. And he's been part of this Tennessee team and a veteran for these young guys coming in.
Yeah, it's great to see some guys like that kind of hold out, weather the storm.
Well, we'll be right back, but it's a fun one. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on Twitch. Tennessee now in lead, 21-14 over Clemson. Make sure you get those fours in chat. Welcome back to this fourth quarter. I'm Cole Mantell with Dustin Hall, as Gunderson's going to open us up with Zarin Pryor getting 9 yards, almost a fourth and inches. They may go for it here to start us off.
Yeah, almost, but not quite enough, but not afraid at all here to pull it out on fourth down and see what happens.
Tonight, by the way, we get a sixth tackle for Tennessee, as a run here in fourth down goes for that end zone instead. Loki Gunderson gets his first career rushing touchdown to tie this game up, pending the PAT.
As much as the stat will go in Gunderson's stat column, that was more of a team effort. Look at all those blocks set up for him. Just nobody around as they were able to just nicely block that play to where Gunderson goes in untouched.
Yeah, Irvin Jr. was a part of that as well. We've talked about him tonight. A few more guys, and really good play design to open us up for the fourth quarter. Tie game. Couldn't ask for anything more fun.
No, not at all. It's a great game. A little less scoring than I thought would be, but they are neck and neck like I expected.
As 21-21 the score. Welcome everyone watching, by the way. 30 of you guys. Zarin Pryor, Megum, Scott, Snapfield, Pryor, Logan Mitchell, Pokey, and so many more, as we got an option play here. Goes up to the right side. Potter's only going to get 6, and big hit at the end there. I believe that was actually Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson with his 11th tackle of the night. Just been all over the place for this Clemson defense and doing his part to shut down this offense.
A tie game, and they're trying to keep it that way. Potter's going to lose for Clemson. Another huge play at the end. That's Draxler Blue. He's had a few big plays tonight. Yeah,
nice play there. Just the option read slowed it down enough to where Blue could catch him from behind and make the stick, and brings it up to 3rd and 8 situation. Not really where you want to be in it if you're Tennessee.
Pokey just called Blue the next Jedediah Longtree. That's an interesting way to start his career. As 3rd and 8 to the left side, we got a big catch and more for that first down. Tennessee answers back thanks to a huge play by Logan Mitchell.
Hey, he is playing. I thought he was off this week, but he finally does make a grab, and in a big time spot there. Skylar Elk able to bring him down after a gain of 22 on the play.
Yeah, Skylar Eek with a, as you said, good tackle. Yeah, but Logan Mitchell definitely covered well. As Drew Johnson, number 1 guy for Clemson, the other side covered well. It seems number 1 guy is not having a good night, as number 1 quarterback, though, for Tennessee gets hit hard after a 7-yard game.
Nice stick there by Jefferson. I believe that's his 12th tackle of the night so far. Yeah, and just makes Potter pay for the decision to run up the middle there. Maybe Potter will hesitate a little bit more the next time he has to run.
And a little bit of a note, Jefferson, by the way, the most tackles he's ever had in a game is 15. He's 3 away from that now. Got that against Bama. But they'll hand it off to James here, and it won't be Jefferson taking him down. He'll go to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. Welcome to the red zone, Tennessee, for the 23-yard gain.
Yeah, nice play there by James. And again, just shaking it. Look at that. He makes Jefferson just dive for air. And before he's finally shoved out of bounds by about 3 or 4 defenders. That was a great effort play again by James.
And I don't know who they're going to give player of the game, but if Tennessee pulls this one out, Richie James might be a good contender. You're going to go option here. The late pitch works. James will get a few positive yards. It'll be a gain of 5 at the end of the day. Blue, actually, by the way, on the tackle.
Yeah, I think that's like 6 or 7 tackles now for Blue, setting the edge there. They did give up 5 yards, but nothing big on the play, keeping it in bounds.
Tennessee had the lead. They're looking for it again. This one, a little bit of an overthrow, trying to throw it away. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, I had the screenplay set up there, a little bit of pressure in his face. No, didn't like the way the blocking was set up, so just decided to throw it out of the back of the end zone. Bring up 3rd down.
They're going to look for the end zone again here. Some open yardage, maybe a little bit thrown behind, and they won't get the 1st down out of it, but Nolan Ellis will get 3 to make it 4th and 2.
Yeah, Ellis didn't actually hit the ground there at first and continued to fight, and a host of defenders there finally brought him down to bring up the 4th.
Bring up a special teams effort here from Tennessee. The kick will be good, so Tennessee gets their 2nd lead of the game now, 24-21, 6:23 left in this 4th quarter.
And over on Twitch, it's 24-19 with just under 5 to play in the 4th quarter. Michigan up on top.
Close games all around to start us off. By the way, don't go anywhere after these 2 games on Twitch and YouTube conclude later tonight. Florida going to play Boise State from Mile High Stadium on Twitch. They'll be at 9 o'clock Central, 9:10 Central. We'll be right back here on Ohio State and Iowa. That'll be me and Dustin calling that one as a run here to start us off. Bauer's going to get some yardage, and he's going to get a 1st down and more, actually. 12 yards, 1st and 10.
Yeah, he just trucked one guy before finally being brought down by a few volunteers there. Great 1st down run, turning it into another 1st down.
We're spotted at the 40. Gunderson's going to look to pass, but he's not going to have the room. He's going to have to run for his life. Almost hit hard by a Tennessee defender. That was Mercury Hawkins, but 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Hawkins was just lowering his shoulder to put the boom on Gunderson, and Gunderson decided, yeah, I better do the baseball slide and live to fight another day.
Bringing up 2nd and 4, as we mentioned. One in motion here. Clemson looking for that 1st down. They're going to get it. Ivory Irvin Jr., the safety valve. You couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, Irvin Jr., another catch. That may be the deepest route he's ran for a catch tonight, but right there at the sticks, 5-yard pickup, and that's all you need.
Yeah, and Loki, as we talked about, making his CFSL debut, the freshman needing some, safe throws. He gets it. What a presence he's been as he fakes the handoff and tries to throw deep here, and will throw his 1st career interception instead. Really nice play here from Tennessee. Travelstead will start us off, what was that, around the 35.
Travelstead playing well tonight so far, just that deep man, and makes a heck of a play there on the ball. Maybe he feels a little bit slighted last year, not getting that AA, that All-American award he was hoping for, and trying to see what he can do this year to make the next step.
Cooper Hendricks, the junior, was the intended target. Instead, Travelstead starts Tennessee's season off with a huge play here in the 4th quarter to the right side. That'll be Richie James again. And it'll be a fumble, actually. James loses the ball. There's some chat, he was talking about it. They finally get that turnover they're looking for.
Yeah, we'll see if this one stands. You take the ball away and then you give it right back, and that ball looked like it was out as Odie punched it out, then gets up and recovers the ball.
Yeah, Odie not wanting his quarterback to feel too under pressure for that turnover. He's going to give it right back to him. Odie, what a play there, too. That's going to be his 1st career forced fumble, as Loki Gunderson's going to keep it on the ground this time to start the drive. Good 1st down and more. Clemson's right back in it.
Yeah, just nobody there. They were back in coverage, and he had plenty of room to work there on the outside to get the legs pumping and pick up the 1st down.
Walter will get his 5th tackle on that play as well. 24-21 the score. Gunderson looking to change that. He'll go to the right side to his safety valve again. Ivory Irvin Jr. keeps it for 4.
Yeah, again, a nice short little dump off to Irvin Jr. Davis comes out, makes a play from the defensive end spot, but that's been kind of the go-to there for Irvin Jr., those little 0 to 2 yard routes and letting him pick up the yak after.
As they'll hand it off. Bowers is under some pressure. He gets around it, though, and he'll get a 1st down as well for 8 yards.
Yeah, looked like Terry Walther there on the stop on that one is again, they pick up a 1st down, and now they're in the red zone, and we'll see what they can do here.
We'll spot it at the 13. What a motion here for Clemson. They're showing pass. They fake the run. And Gunderson, with all the time in the world, He's looking at back the end zone. He's not going to get the end zone, but he's going to get a first down inside the 5. That's Drew Ward-Johnson, his 3rd career reception.
Yeah, Drew Ward-Johnson, he's had a few catches, but all of them seem to be pretty big ones at the right time.
And looking to take this lead back. They are going to hand it off to the left side. Oh, Casillas just taken down right before the end zone. What an excellent play by that Tennessee defense to stop him.
So close on that. Charles Davis there on the stop, but just outside of the end zone. We'll see if they can punch it in here.
2nd and goal. This time he's stopped again. Glenn Andrews this time. That's Al Bigsby, by the way, that prevents the touchdown.
Another big stand here by this Tennessee defense. 3rd and a little less than a yard. We'll see if now they got the big power back in there. We'll see what they do here.
3rd and an inch. This time Bowers does it himself. They finally get that lead. 27-24 pending the PAT, 28-24. But man, Tennessee made it difficult there.
Yeah, Tennessee showing a lot of heart there on that one. Took 3 plays from the 1-yard line to get in. And, I mean, they're not out of this at all whatsoever. Only down by 4, 3.5 minutes to play. We'll see what they can dial up here. They still have time to run the ball like they have. And if they want to pass, they can always go to that as well.
As this return goes to about the 23. For those of you just joining us who are unaware, Tennessee, the last 2 seasons going 0-8. Their last win, October 14th, the last game of season 12, beating Florida 45-42 at home. Looking to change the narrative here. Down 4, 3:22 to go. Lee Potter is going to run the option to start. He's not going to get he's not going to get anywhere. Clemson overwhelms him 2nd and 11.
Yeah, he should have. I mean, honestly, that's one of those plays where, looking back, he knows he should have pitched that ball before he ever took that initial contact. Get it out to James on the outside and let him run free and see what he can do with it.
Bring up 2nd and 11, as we mentioned. 3:08 on the clock now. It is still running. Tennessee going to drop back, and they are going to go over the middle in the air this time. That'll be a nice catch by Logan Mitchell for 16.
Yeah, Mitchell with the 2nd catch of the night. I kind of have a feeling that you're going to see some passes to Mitchell, Freeman, and Ellis here on this last little bit of the game, trying to push the ball upfield a little bit quicker.
Don't forget as well, Ellis, a 75-yard touchdown catch in the first half, actually in the first quarter. So Tennessee's proven that they can throw if they need to. We'll hand it off here, though, to James. He gets an angle, and actually he gets almost a first down. He does get that first down and more. Pushes the Clemson defender past the first down. That's going to be Jack Andrews with the tackle.
Yeah, Richie James now up to 129 yards, averaging 5.4 yards a clip. It's hard to go away from him when he's doing that, though.
Near midfield, and Potter going to go to that right side again. He likes that side, and he gets quite a few yards this time, 7, make it to 2nd and 3.
Yeah, just continue to grind the ball down the field. Steal ball coming up, making his 8th tackle. He's had 2 for a loss tonight as well.
As the clock now just over 2 minutes, 2:15 now. Going to go to the left side, the short pass broken up. Really nice defense there from Andrews, and Tennessee will make it 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Andrews all over that one. Brings up a big 3rd down here, but you have to imagine this is 4-down territory at this point in the game.
Clock stopped. They'll snap it at 2:13. The screen is what they'll go for here. And 4th and 2. Glenn Bird almost had it. And they'll bring up, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, and final score in Chicago, Michigan wins 31-19 over Oklahoma State.
So good win for Michigan to start their season as Richie James, the 4th down conversion, will get 6, bring up another first down.
Yeah, another great run up the middle. Kyle Woods there for the stop, his 6th of the night. Just James continuing to wear down this defense.
As he's going to drop back now, he's looking for a pass. He gets one. That'll be Carr. He'll get it 8 yards for 2nd and 2.
Yeah, another nice little route there. Brings up 2nd and 2. Inside the 30-yard line. You still have 1.5 minutes left, all 3 timeouts. You're in a comfortable spot right here if you're Tennessee.
Under 90 seconds in regulation. We'll see. They want a touchdown. They need a touchdown. The Volunteers, we go over the middle. They got a pass and more. What a catch there by Brandon Caesar. I didn't even think there was any ability for him to catch that when he gets his first catch of the night, though.
Yeah, big time play at the right time for your first catch of the season. Great hands there by Caesar.
As this time it will be Bird. He'll get 6, make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, they have no fear of this clock right now. All 3 timeouts still in your pocket, and they're just trying to work it all the way down and get in a position to where they can score 7 as the clock runs out.
Well, inside the 10, Richie James going to get that first. Oh, they won't give it to him. That's the first timeout for Tennessee instead.
Big stop there by Jack Andrews to hold him just outside of that first down.
And maybe the biggest play of the last few seasons for Tennessee, under a minute to go. Potter, he's got a guy, and he's got Nolan Ellis for the first down. Huge play, 1st and goal. Tennessee on the door of history here.
Yeah, 1st and goal, trying to dry up this streak. You got 4 plays, 4 yards. That's all you need.
Can they get the end zone? They won't get it here, but they get closer. Caesar, his 2nd catch of this drive.
I'd like to welcome everybody coming over from Twitch, where we saw Michigan get the W over Oklahoma State as well.
As you mentioned, that game just going final. 3rd and goal here from the 1. Tennessee currently on a 16-game losing streak. Looking to fix that. Option to the right side, and James just stops short. 4th and goal.
Wow, biggest play in the last 2 seasons for Tennessee right here. 4th down from the 2-yard line.
And it all comes down to this. Potter looking to change some narratives, looking to get into that end zone, and he just goes past his guy. That might do it here as Clemson, they can hold on. 9 seconds remaining, up 4 here in Knoxville.
I'm not sure if he overthrew the receiver or if the receiver realized that he stepped out of the back of the end zone to quit running his route on that one. Either way, it was going to be a bad situation if he did have an illegal touching on that play.
Clemson will run it a little bit to run the clock down. Tennessee will take their last timeout, and pending the insanity, this next snap should do it.
Yeah, they're just going to take a knee here, it looks like, and let the clock roll out.
Well, it was brutal for Tennessee last season. Dustin, any final comments on this one?
I mean, a heartbreaking loss. You know it has to be if you're at Tennessee. But let's be honest, you've done a lot in the last year, a little over a year, just making those steps forward. And even here in week 1 of this season, we're seeing the steps continue to move forward. Instead of giving up 40 points a game, trying to keep up with your offense, you're showing now that your defense can show up, and you're only giving up 28. So hopefully moving forward, you just continue to grow on what happened here tonight.
Well, from my angle, the most complete Tennessee game I've called for them in quite a while. They do fall in this one, but what an effort by both sides of the team. It'll be 28-24 your final score. Clemson going to hold on for this one in week 1. My executive producer, Mike Peters, and for my broadcast partner, Dustin Hall, I'm Cole Mantell. And we'll see you guys in a little bit at 9 on Twitch, 9:10 on here for some more football.